Blades, plug it in, plug it in. Are we starting over? We're starting over, fuck it. Yeah, whatever. Where were we?
No, it doesn't matter.
We were talking about how cool I am. Pretty sure.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Thanks.
I like the new setup, Scott.
I like it too. We can
Keep up the good work.
We're not like touching hands.
No.
Because that's kind of gay.
I strongly believe that I look better from the front than I do from the profile.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Much more sexier.
Well, everything looks smaller from the front, you know. You go,
That's what she
That's
said.
you go, you go sideways, you know, everything looks, you know, bigger.
Big.
Hey, profile.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
The profile.
So yeah, we got some new stuff we're going to talk about. Some new bands. Actually, not new bands because new bands suck.
Not new.
You know what? If you have any suggestions for new bands, quote unquote,
New, within the last 5 years, I would say.
yeah, within the last 5 years, let us know because I don't know. Apparently, we're out of the fucking loop because we can't find anything new that's good.
Yeah.
What's the newest band? Well, first, what's the name of the show before we go
In the mouth of music,
into rants?
into rants. We are going to fucking rant.
In the mouth of music.
Yeah. But yeah, what do you say? Within the last 5 years?
5 years, yeah. The newest band I listened to was formed in 0506.
Okay.
That's the newest band I listened to.
All right.
What's the newest band you listen to?
Fuck.
Scott's not even in this conversation.
Ghost,
Yeah.
maybe? It was
Ghosts,
the newest
I
band?
would say, yeah.
That's probably
yeah.
like I would consider
they're
as
like-
the newest band I listen
They're
to.
pretty old, though.
They've been around for almost 10 years, maybe, I think.
I think it's a lot longer than that.
No, I think you're wrong.
You going to tell me they formed in 2010?
Let's look them up. Let's see.
We should bet something.
Do-do-do-do.
You buy beers for everybody next time. It's like the Price is Right.
I'm going to consult the Oracle.
It's like the Price is Right. 2010. If you're fucking, if it's like
2010.
motherfucker, we need a date.
2010.
Who buys
Wow.
the beer?
I guess nobody buys a beer. Wow. I'm
2010.
impressed.
So-
I'm impressed. Dean wins.
You know, I can't think of
No, you don't.
anything new that.
Yeah, no,
No, you listen to the newest band out of all of us. Totally.
Yeah.
probably. Yeah,
No, there's no probably. It's
yeah. I don't know. Everything else is kind of like, I don't know. Nothing's grabbed my ear.
Nothing.
There's
really
been a couple
is-
albums by bands I haven't heard of.
They
Like,
did-
I like The Shining.
but nothing super
Fix your
like
mic there,
stands
you know.
out.
What's wrong with my
well,
mic?
you're talking over it.
Am I talking over it?
I'm just letting you know. Anyway, so what are we doing today? We're doing
Jeez.
we're doing an album or what? What are we doing? No, we're doing another band.
We're doing a band.
We're doing a
We're gonna
band.
do Rollins band.
Rollins band.
What do you think about that? Rollins band.
I like it.
You're a what?
I really like early Rollins band stuff. Lifetime was a fucking just great album. Really super raw. But the End of Silence was just like the golden album. Like it's super dynamic. It sounds amazing. It's just like, it has that kind of like dynamic quality where like I don't know, might be a bad example, but like Rage Against the Machine, like they like rock and they'll come down like really low, but Rollins was even lower, and in like just to the subtle little things and builds it back up and builds it back up to a crescendo,
Like a low, slow, and heavy.
Yeah, but he brings it up and it's just so explosive and badass, and all the songs are just fucking killer on End of Silence.
I mean, how did you start listening to Rollins? Through Black Flag or?
No, straight up from End of Silence. Like
You went
I
straight
heard
in?
it and it blew my head off,
But
and
you
I was
never
like, "What?
listened
Who
to-
the fuck is
You didn't
this?"
listen to Black Flag when you were a
No,
little whippersnapper?
no.
No?
I mean, I'd heard Black Flag songs, but it was in the era where I was like kind of more into metal bands like Voivod and
I
stuff.
started with Black Flag. I want to say 89.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
And I thought it wasn't very good. I mean,
Black Flag?
I didn't
Depends
think-
on the early shit, I think. Earlier to the Rollins era.
I didn't personally care for the Rollins era too much.
Really?
I don't know. Black Flag is like, I don't know, man. It's in the punk rock world. Black Flag is like the commercialized band, the logo and the sticker and the.
Oh, you can say that same goes for Misfits, but
Of
they're
course,
still
yeah,
awesome.
for Misfits
Sure.
too. But
Yeah.
I think Misfits are a lot better than Black Flag. That's my point. There was way better bands than Black Flag. Black Flag was very popular.
Well, Black Flag was also very
You know.
off, like the guitars and the way the guitar player played. It was very weird and stuff like that.
But they had
so.
some like
Kinda.
good
I mean,
kinda, like,
yeah.
chant,
I like
chant along
look,
songs.
It's not
you
that.
know?
Don't get me wrong. I like Black Flag. I think the later stuff with Henry Rollins is fucking way better. I mean,
Yeah.
Black Flags has stages where they were really, I don't know. They weren't that good. I mean, they were just popular. They're a popular band.
Right.
The fucking logo is the band. You know what I mean?
I liked them.
them.
Then it went into then Rollins sped off into his own solo act after the Black Flag debacle.
Black Flag were very smart. They wanted to get certain kind of kids involved in their music. They got the guy from Descendants to play drums. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted a certain type of singer, and what's his name, Greg Ginn, whatever, wanted to focus on playing the guitar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they get Henry Rollins, and they got a little better, but they had maybe my problem with Black Flags. There's a lot of filler songs on the albums.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
With that.
Maybe that's what it is. Like I can't put on Kira's Got the 10.5 and listen to the whole thing. There's gonna be songs I fucking skip. I remember I had the cassette, and I remember hitting fast forward a fucking lot.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
but did you do that with Rollins stuff? Or
No,
just Black Flag.
No, just Black Flag.
Like he assembled like
yes, way
fucking
better,
dynamic band,
very
like a
very
really
better
good band.
I think.
you know?
I think if
quality.
I'm imagining he did the arrangements because I know he produced the later albums, so he must have did all the arrangements. And I think the arrangements are really good.
And you know who produced End of Silence was Andy Wallace,
Yep.
the
Dude,
fucking magic man.
The recording is.
Yep.
I'll tell you what. The recording, if you include the time frame and if you remove the time frame,
oh my god, yeah,
it's still fucking good.
yeah.
I mean, it's crisp, clear. I play it at home. You know.
He's
And-
got crazy. Stereo
Yeah, I
at
have
his house,
super
like-
high-end stereo, and dude, it sounds incredible. I mean, it's amazing how good it's
Got
appetite for
8.1 gigawatts in it.
it's appetite for destruction. It's appetite good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
The-
I agree.
just the quality. It's incredible how good it is. I mean, the record. I love the record. There's some filler songs in there.
Yeah.
I don't like
Just
that.
like any Rollins.
I don't
band
like that
record.
slow stuff, but when I do listen to the record, I do listen to the entire record, and when the slow songs come on, I sit on the couch and
You
I
slow
listen
dance?
to the whole song. I got nobody to dance with. You should come over
Dancing with yourself.
and we'll dance. Can we hold hands when we dance?
We can.
So I think that album is incredible. I think they're all good.
Yeah,
I think they're all good.
I'm looking here at the list, and like the first three albums were
Lifetime's
super
awesome.
amazing. Lifetime's amazing.
Lifetime is tough. That's a tough.
But
That's like you beat the. That's like a skinhead album. Like back in the day.
No,
That's-
it's good.
It's like kick somebody's
That's
ass.
kick somebody in the
It-
fucking teeth.
It's a great album.
But like after the End of Silence, he got rid of after a lot of touring. He got rid of Andrew Weiss, his bass player, and then I think it really changed the whole dynamic of the band.
that was after the Liar thing.
Wait.
Yeah,
yeah,
at
he
Wait
wasn't
is
on.
when-
He wasn't on
Wait.
No,
Yeah.
that's when they got
I mean, I know
the
you.
one guy. I forget his
black
name. The
dude.
black guy.
I know
yeah.
you don't like Wait, but I like.
I
Wait.
don't mind it. I don't dislike
like
I
it.
like Wait.
I don't
It's got a lot
dislike
of great
it.
songs
Yeah,
on there.
it's good.
but it's not my go-to, And then I gave Come In and Burn a shot, and then after that there was Get Some
The
Go
second
Again.
album's got that fucking 32-minute song on it. That's
and
fucking
nice.
retarded.
Which one?
The second album's got some 32.
Oh,
minute
Hard
song
Volume?
or
Hard
30
Volume, yeah.
28-minute song or 42-minute song. I don't know.
Well,
I
I
never
mean,
realized. I never realized how long the song was till I bought it on CD. I had it on cassette. I bought the CD because
It was one whole side of the cassette.
it was the one whole side of the cassette. Yeah. So I never realized how long it was because I never listened to it.
Yeah.
I just listened to the first side of the cassette. So I bought it on CD because my wife really likes Rollins. So I bought the whole shebang. I got the whatever. They're on the original record label. Whatever. I thought it was going to be collectible. I was wrong. Anyway, and I never noticed. I think I want to say it's 32 minutes. That song, that jam song, whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking retarded.
That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's something I don't.
fuck
I don't. I
Do
don't
it.
listen to it.
See,
Do
that's
It
where he
was-
loses me. It's insane. Who puts a 32-minute song on a?
Apparent Machine Head makes full-on albums of 32-minute songs.
I mean,
And then they go and they could play live and bitch about they don't have a long enough set list.
Stop writing 12-minute songs.
that are like 50 minutes long. You fucking tard.
I mean, I don't know. But I think all the albums are good, Scott. I did go
and Do It. The live album Do It is fucking just pure energy, man. It's amazing.
Has anybody ever done it to Do It?
If they did do it to do it, I think they would have done it.
It was almost like Christopher Walken there. You know, to do it, you gotta just do it.
Just do it.
It's probably a terrible.
So did you go
impression.
through a Henry Rollins hate stage?
No,
I
never.
did.
I've never went through a Henry Rollins hate. Look. I used to.
Hate's a strong word.
I bought his poetry books, and those books are fucking great.
They're good.
Get in the Van is fucking amazing.
Black
I mean,
Coffee
anything
Blues was super good.
He's
Deep
really
shit,
he's a
sometimes
really funny guy. Like he's a comedian. And you know, he listened to a lot of his other stuff. He's a full-on comedian. He can go out there, and they say spoken word. It's whatever. Spoken word is another word for a comedian.
Yeah,
and
his spoken word shit is amazing.
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
it's
fun every time.
It's like a stand-up guy that talks about himself and life experiences.
But but some people when they think of spoken word, they're like, oh, he's gonna read poetry and be like, silence, end of the silence. And that's how I had it in my head. That's how I had it in my head when I first heard about a spoken word. But then I was sitting there. He's like, oh, I go to an airport and then he's like all fucking angry and shit. It's just like everything you expect. But his shit's amazing. But I never went through a Rollins hate phase. I loved Rollins. I first heard him on End of Silence as well. We had a friend in high school who was obsessed with Rollins, man. And I was like, oh, we gotta listen to that band.
Did he lift some
No,
weights?
he didn't lift weights or anything. It was like he just kind of a quiet, long-haired kind of kid. But later on, then I got into. Well, I listened to Black Flag beforehand, and I loved Black Flag because I loved like Annihilate and all that other shit that they were doing. And then I was like, oh, cool, it's the lead singer of fucking Black Flag.
Black Flag, yeah. How can you go wrong?
How can you go wrong? And then Wait came out, and I loved Wait. I thought that was a great.
I thought
album.
it was good too. Scott doesn't love it.
My personal opinion, I felt it was too clean, like too clean of a production for Rollins. Like it needed more, I don't know, more grit.
More grit.
It was too Mr. Bubbles for
you.
you.
It was polished.
Remember, that was a major it wasn't major label, but it was a major release, and it did very good on the charts.
Very, very well.
It was in the 30s, I think.
Then he did come out and play, and everybody was like, "Oh, cool."
It was released in the 80s.
No, 30s. It came out in the 30s. The fucking 30s.
Not in the 30s.
Like on Billboard, it was like position 33 or 34.
I have
which
one,
is insanely high for something like that.
I always have
high.
one gripe with Rollins band, and my gripe was always whenever they went on tour for a newer album, they would just play
that album
live, and that was it. And I was like, and if anybody's paying attention to this thing, which we know you're not, but the thing about it is that if you're in a band and you're just going to go out and all you're going to do, unless your album's fucking outstanding, but if you're just going to go out there and promote a new record by playing the whole entire new album, Iron Maiden.
Yeah, Iron Maiden.
Don't do that because nobody really wants to listen to your whole entire new album, especially.
No, that's terrible.
Like
I think he said Iron Maiden and gay right after each other.
Yeah,
Iron Maiden, gay. Yeah,
they do that.
So
that's
but you know
just
what?
not good.
But dude, End of Silence was incredible.
End of Silence was
great. I saw them twice in that tour. And they played all of End of Silence.
You're fucking lucky. I was
pretty happy.
I never got to see them.
And I saw them during the Liar thing, and they played Liar, and it was pretty good. So you know what? I think you're crazy. I think it was great that they just played that because those were two incredible albums.
I saw Rollins band one out of two. I saw them twice. Once they played, it was opening up. They were the replacement band for Ozzy Osbourne because Sepultura broke up.
Wow,
that sucked. Rollins band wasn't terrible. I was still front row, but the intensity of Rollins live is pretty awesome. He comes out and he's a maniac. He's just stands there.
Yeah.
But he's like, he looks like you ever watch those Ren and Stimpy cartoons?
Yeah.
And the fucking guy is like getting mad, and all you see they just focus on his face, and all you see is the veins like pumping. That's exactly they should do. the fucking cartoon of fucking Rollins, because that's exactly what he is.
I saw him on the Check Your Head tour.
Wow.
Yeah, that was.
And I remember him doing like fucking calisthenics and exercises and yoga and shit. And the fucking band is playing, and he's doing all these fucking exercises, behind the drummers, like stretching, and all you saw was legs, and you saw the tattoo on his leg and the tattoo on his back.
That's funny.
And I'm like, and those seats were like numbered, so I wasn't like up close, and they were really lame over there at Bayside. I tried to get up close, and I got like kicked out and shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the guy comes out. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was so good that Beastie Boys had to play a punk rock set because they would have got fucking outgunned. You know what I mean? You can't just go out there and play a bunch of rap. So the Beastie Boys would do a bunch of rap, and then they'd take like a little fucking 10-minute intermission where they'd push the drum set up, and the Beastie Boys would do a bunch of Minor Threat songs
that's cool.
They were a punk band.
Yeah, and then they played their their little punk songs, and then they did their Check Their Head stuff. So it was pretty cool. The Beastie Boys.
That's great.
It was good, and Rollins was awesome. And yes, they played that entire album.
They came out with a bunch of Rollins came out with a bunch of albums afterwards too. I think came out with like 2.
Nice. That's the only album I've never heard.
I never heard
one?
Nice.
Nice.
Nice is good.
Is it good?
I never heard it.
Nice was
I'll take your
good.
word for it.
The album after that was also a lot better. Everything was better than Come Out and Play. Come Out and Play was like the album. I was like, it seems like there was a lot of
Come Out and Play. I thought that was Offspring.
That was the Warriors.
Well, come out and play.
Anyway,
what was it?
No, but his last album is nice. The other ones are just EPs and compilations.
No. He had two albums. He had the
No.
one with the chick on the cover, and he had the other one.
No, those are just fucking.
I'm going
He
to
had-
fight
bumps and
you
shit.
on this. Go ahead,
You're
look
going to
at
be
the
wrong
discography.
again.
Oh my
unfortunately.
God, why is he always so?
No, because I just looked it up.
Come in and burn, get some, go again.
Get some and go again. Come in and burn.
No, Nice is
get some and go again,
No,
and then Nice. Yeah,
That's it.
Nice.
Nice
maybe
is
the
the
last
last
one. But there was
one.
Get some and go again, which was good.
Yeah, but you didn't mention that one.
I couldn't remember the name.
Oh,
fucker.
is that what you were talking about?
Yeah,
Nice is the last one.
Nice is the last.
And I didn't listen.
With the chick on it.
I haven't heard it.
That and the
No, it's like all red. The cover.
Oh well, that's Nice.
Yeah, the cover's all red.
Yeah, come in and get some.
They did another.
That's actually the better.
They
album.
did another Nice album after that. That's called like Super Nice. It's not called
fuck
Super
that.
Nice. I don't know what it's called, but
Yeah.
it's got like live shit and an EP and some other
okay.
bullshit. I thought that's what you were talking about.
So little known fact: Henry Rollins' real name is Henry Lawrence Garfield.
Henrietta.
Doesn't have quite the ring of
No.
Henry
so
Rollins.
none of you guys went through a Henry Rollins hate stage. You know,
No.
punk rock hate stage.
I even like his shitty acting.
Yeah.
He was great in freaking Wrong Turn too.
When's the first time you went to see his spoken word?
I never saw his
Long
spoken
time.
word.
Fuck.
I've-
I've seen his spoken word 3 times. I saw him at the Carefree a couple times.
I saw him at the Carefree.
And I
yeah.
saw him one other place. I don't remember where that place was, but it was
I noticed his spoken
Forever
words
ago.
changed a lot as he progressed in life. Like his newer spoken word is a little out of touch with me as far as his lifestyle.
yeah.
Yeah, because he's wealthy now and he just travels and
Yeah, he does a
Writes
bunch of
books.
things.
But
He keeps
before
himself
before
busy.
his
He's
old
definitely busy.
before his old spoken word was more about struggling and trying to make a buck.
Well, I
Yeah.
think that's
You know.
I think that's the
No, I
plight
don't-
of any musician or anything
No,
else.
I don't.
You start off
I don't
broke
think it's
and then
bad.
you turn
I just
into.
I can't relate with the guy the way I related to him in his early stuff. That's all.
I have one thing that I remember because I read a bunch of Rollins books in this one era, and like just one after the other. And from the Get in the Van book, it's so great. And he says that in one part he's complaining about Andrew Weiss, the bass player. He's like, yeah, Andrew soloed for 5 minutes again today, and it was like that repeatedly.
That's a good bass player.
And yeah, the really good bass
Yeah.
player. And finally, the statement I remember, he says, at the end of the tour, Andrew will be unceremoniously dismissed from the band.
Right. Yeah. Too bad he fired the best guy. in the band.
Unceremoniously dismissed.
you
I'm
know.
like, that's very eloquent.
You know.
There was one story
He's
I
got
remember
some
he
Ellis.
told, or I don't know if it was him that told it, was Erie Vaughn that told the story, is that they were in some club in L.A. and then there was this girl. Oh, there goes Star Wars. There, may the fourth be with you. Fuck you, Star Wars. So they were playing some club in L.A. and whatever, and then the Misfits and Black Flag and then there was this girly band that was about to go on, and they were outside and they were talking shit, and they were like, fuck you, we'll kick your fucking ass and stuff like that. And then basically they kicked the shit out of the band. That band was apparently Motley Crue.
Motley Crue, awesome.
Yeah, so Rollins, Danzig, and Eerie Von and all those dudes just fucking jumped
What a
Motley
sight
Crue.
to see that would be.
Think about that.
Not
Holy
really,
shit.
dude. What did they beat up a bunch of dudes that look like girls? That's not even cool.
But you gotta think
what the
about it.
fuck?
You got to think about it. I mean, Danzig's like they're all tiny back then. They're not like the big buff dudes they are.
They
now.
were a lot.
It would be like Wolverine
No.
and Colossus.
Wait a minute, hold on. They were a lot buffer than the fucking dudes from Motley Crue.
Yeah, that's the thing though. But
So-
if you look at the guys now, like Danzig and Rollins are big, muscular bound dudes.
No, Rollins is small again. He's tiny.
Well, he's tiny.
He's
now,
old. He's
but
getting
but
frail.
He was
Yeah.
ripped for
He was
years.
ripped.
Oh no,
Fuck,
he
yeah.
was huge.
So was Jerry Only.
His
and
neck was
fucking,
bigger than yours.
Jerry Only is like
No,
giant.
Jerry Only's still big.
Yeah, but
Still
he's
fucking huge.
Yeah, but they were they were. I would have messed with those guys.
So if Rollins was a superhero or a comic book character, which one would he be? Because I'd say Wolverine and like Eerie Von would be like. I mean, Danzig and Eerie Von would be like Wolverine and Colossus.
Well, he's kind of dorky like Spider-Man.
I would make
you know
him
what I mean?
Puck.
Puck.
People, if you don't know who Puck is, he's from Alpha Flight. He's the midget. So Rollins should play Puck. Because
That's fucked
he
up,
would
dude.
probably make Puck fun
Oh,
because
my God.
Puck's not fun,
Oh my god.
and but Puck would be fun. I think it's Puck. I think his name is Puck. I'm pretty sure it's Puck. Yeah, but yeah, Puck. Henry
Oh,
Rollins
shit.
is Puck. If Miley Cyrus can play a fucking Marvel superhero, so can Henry Rollins.
Yeah, well, she could play my superhero.
Yeah, she can wreck me like a wrecking ball.
I think the guy's great. Don't tell me the rating. High or low? High is above C. Low is below C.
Middle ground.
C really in
Yeah,
there?
I'm gonna give it
Really?
a C.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't give it a C.
Because not everything is good. There's some stuff that's really, really good, but not everything is great. They never made a solid 100% record that was just like, yes, this is be good from beginning
in
to
the
end.
words
End
that
of
you
silence.
always, in the
And
words
silence
that
is
you
good- it's good, but it's
No,
not
no.
great.
no, it's great. In the words that you say, you're a liar and a charlatan. Oh. End of Silence is fucking great, dude. You're fucking crazy.
Nah, it's all right.
You're a hater.
It's good.
I knew you were a Henry Rollins hater. I knew
I'm
there was
not a
another
hater.
hater besides me.
You son of a
It could have
bitch.
just been me.
You
There's
can
no fucking way.
say whatever you want.
What's
about-
your rating, Diego?
All right, so if this was 10 years ago, I'd probably give him a D or a F because I thought his integrity was fucking poo-poo caca. But
Those are
over
strong
the
words.
years, as I've gotten older, I've realized that, you got to make a fucking living. And it's not always about this stupid punk rock pride bullshit, And
And he's always produced good shit.
right, no, but he, doing fucking Gap commercials and Apple and blah blah.
So
blah.
what?
But you got to make money, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about.
That doesn't have nothing
No,
to do
no.
with the
That has
album.
nothing to do with the albums.
I take everything into consideration, guys.
You
All right.
shouldn't.
If you're a cocksucker, I'm gonna give you a low rating, no matter who you are. You know what I mean? All right. If we
All right.
rate Queen, I'm gonna give him an F. That's it. Let's not do Queen.
Are you a homophobe?
Maybe. Anyway, so I think
Get your fucking hands off
I think
me.
all the recordings are very good. I think some of the recordings are fucking the best recordings ever made. End of
Ever
Silence.
made. Wow.
Yeah, no, End of Silence is
amazing.
great. And End of Silence is up there with Appetite and some Fleetwood Mac stuff, recording quality wise.
Oh, wow.
I think it's fucking great.
I
You can come over my house, and
agree.
I will fucking prove it to you. It's
You can,
so
you can listen
fucking
to
good.
Stevie Nicks' Goat Gutter.
Yes, we'll listen to fucking the first. I don't like Stevie Nicks that much. I really don't like Fleetwood Mac, but that
Sounds like
stuff.
SpongeBob
But
on
that
Slow
stuff was
Down.
very good. So I'm gonna give Henry a C plus on integrity.
See, you were just bitching at me
No,
about giving him
but
a
I'm gonna
fucking
give him.
C,
I'm gonna
motherfucker.
give him an A on arrangement, quality, songwriting. I give him an A. There's a couple of filler songs, but I don't know. I power through them.
So you got to get an
So I'm
average.
gonna give the guy a, and this is high for me, a B minus.
Wow.
That's fucking high.
I think you've given other things B minuses
A B
before,
minus.
so you give a lot of things high marks.
No, I don't. Wait till we do your band.
I'm gonna give him. Wow, to be fair, I haven't heard the last album. I didn't really
Me
care.
either.
Last two albums.
No, I only heard. The only one I haven't heard is Nice.
Nice.
I mean, I heard
You
it.
haven't heard the other one.
I haven't heard
Cut
it.
on and get some.
Yeah, I heard that one.
heard that.
We
You
heard
did
it
hear
at my
that.
shop
Yeah.
the other
Oh, you did? Okay.
2 days ago.
Yeah,
a couple of days ago.
That was a good album.
It is good.
End of Silence is one of my favorite albums of all time,
It's great.
and so I have to give it a little bit of bonus point for that because it's got a lot of competition, you know. Overall, I'm gonna give it a B, a solid B, because there was like you said, there's some a turd here and there.
No, but he's killer live. I forgot to mention.
He's killer live.
The guy is
Even
awesome.
though they play this whole entire newer album, but no one gives a shit.
I like that.
I don't like that at all.
I like that.
I think that's bullshit.
I like that.
I want to hear other stuff.
I guess.
I remember being front row and someone going, "Alien Blueprint!
Oh my god!
Alien Blueprint!" over and over again.
If I were in a fucking band and if I were in All, perfect fucking example. If I was the singer of All and some douchebag in the fucking crowd wants me to sing a Descendants song, I mean, it's over. Go watch the Descendants. Don't go watch All. I don't go see Rollins band to hear fucking TV Party Tonight. You know what I mean?
Well, Alien Blueprint was on.
Yeah, I
But
don't.
if they played it, everybody would lose their fucking mind.
Right, but but I don't think he should play it. And I mean, I understand.
I heard them play it.
But I don't know.
All right,
I like the guy.
I like the guy.
I like them.
I used to not like
I
him.
just don't think their albums are as awesome. I mean, they have, End of Silence is great. I think Wait is great too. I like the first album as well.
Well, dude, there's not that many more albums.
Yeah, there is.
There's only 3 other ones.
In,
So you think 50%?
There's 4.
Do you think 50% of it is good?
50% of it is good. So C. You get a C.
All right.
Which is great. It's still passing.
Right.
You'll graduate.
Yeah. No, he's never gonna play ever again.
No,
Ever.
No, he's done.
Ever. And I like that.
Except for that terrible.
I forgot to
that terrible performance with Cyndi Lauper on that
I
awards
forget.
show.
I forget to mention that I think
horrendous.
I think it's awesome that he is
It's fun.
completely stopped. I think it's great.
Yeah.
All right,
cool. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like and subscribe, please.
Leave comments
if you dig it. Let us know about some new bands.
Yeah,
that
new bands,
we should talk
please.
about, because we don't know any good new bands. And if you say they're good and they're not, we're gonna fucking call you out.
We're still gonna rate them.
Oh yeah,
I'll listen to it.
I'll
I
give
don't
him a
care.
fucking
Especially
F.
if it's a new band. They only got 1 or 2 albums.
give
That's
him an
easy.
F.
Yeah.
That's fucking gravy.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me something that's got 1 album. I'll listen to that bitch. I'll
Sure.
listen to it all week.
And don't recommend the same old death metal bands over and over again either, because some of those are just fucking
It's all shit.
all incantation worship bands. We don't. They all sound the same.
All right, are we done?
Yeah.
How'd that go?